excited for my little thing. I said, Tom Brady got struck by Sony Music? That's just a fun little thing. See, I'm the author with the blood and gore lore. They can terrify and horrify our reader to his core. Mask of the Ram Death, Bear Lead Blood Curdling, Hitting the Pendulum, Hardly Ever. You there, buddy?
Well, why didn't I know live? I'm gonna play my old intro.
I can't hear you. I'm gonna be by myself. All by myself.
What's that sound? What
Oh my God.
could it be?
I don't know what Kim is. I'm by myself.
No, it couldn't be. Could it?
Mr. Kenny.
Shut up, Lance. You're interrupting the intro. It is the Rumor It Happened podcast. Hey guys, what's up?
Ah, man. See, I'm on a delay because I'm watching. Oh, new background. Sorry, I totally got distracted by the fact you're not a president anymore.
Nope. I went into my office. You know,
Underground.
Do what I do
mined.
best. Yeah.
Possibly crafted.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, welcome to the Room Where It Happens podcast. I'm Lance, and this is Kenny. This is a place to share. Man, you always interrupt me every time. Mm-hmm. This is a place to share thoughts, ideas, and passions. Most importantly, find a friend across the internet. Make sure to follow us on Facebook at the Room Where It Happens pod. And if you miss us, watch us on YouTube at youtube.com/Crosstalk Network. Kenny,
yes.
How you doing, man?
Oh, well, good old Tom Brady, man. He had to come after me again, and he told Sony that for 40 seconds we had a Rick Astley video playing in the background. So Big Bad Sony had to come down on this little old podcast. Good old Sony.
See, I am genuinely frustrated by this, right? Because not only you guys can agree, you were here last week, you know, the Room Where It Happens family, appreciate y'all. We didn't have any of the sound from the video. We were talking over it the entire time. So that by and large, in and of itself, is transformative in nature, which means it's not a copyright infringing. And boy, howdy, they still struck us. And they still took down the video on Facebook. And I am absolutely fucking livid about the whole thing. It's absolutely insane that for 40 seconds of a video that had no music playing, that had no song playing, we got struck, and the video on Facebook we are now having to dispute the video on Facebook. with, by the way, we don't get told what we did wrong.
No.
We don't get told how we could fix it. We don't get told what even happened? It's just sorry, you guys
just fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up, buddy, and it's all over for you. And that is absolutely bullshit. Especially when, like I said, we were completely transformative in nature in what we were doing. We weren't sitting there clearly trying to have a reaction style video and just listen to the music while on stream.
Yeah.
No,
and we didn't even make any money off of that. So it's just like it makes no sense.
Yeah. So needless to say, when I say there are other companies besides Sony, there are other companies besides Sony, and you should use them. Fuck Sony. Sony Music specifically.
Yeah. Yes. This is a Sony Music thing, and we didn't even we don't even know if it was because of that Rick Astley video, but that's the only thing that Sony Music has any claim to, so it has to be it has to be that. And we have played plenty of other copyrighted things on this show that they could have taken a lot more copyright claims.
Yeah, specifically, Kenny, I got to talk about it early. I know we wait till later, but I got to. WandaVision, bro. WandaVision.
Yes, WandaVision.
I got to talk about it. I got to. Bro, that ending. I am on episode 4.
Okay, but say, come on, you have to know, because there was a big ending on this most recent.
Dude, I like the fact that just the way it works out, where all of a sudden you realize, oh shit, this is not like her little world. Obviously, we knew it wasn't, real, but the fact that all of a sudden it's going on outside of it, and you're like, oh damn. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the whole, without getting too spoilerific.
Oh, you are so far behind right now that you can't spoil it.
Oh, I can. I know there's people who haven't watched it yet.
I suppose, but
yeah. Just the final scene the scene when she looks over, and instead of seeing the Vision in all of his sitcom-y glory, and she looks over and sees him the way he was when he got the Mind Stone yanked out, bro.
Well, what are your predictions? What are your predictions on right now on episode?
See, I have some ideas, right? And this is, mind you, I'm not really looking at like predictions for long term, like for into the show, but I'm actually looking at predictions long term into the future of like what this is setting up. So in the comic books, Wanda was actually responsible for the events that basically took what was it that took away all the mutants, right? They killed all the mutants. And so I was sitting there like it looks like that's going to be how they bring the mutants in, is her in this little bubble when it finally breaks to her and she like gets out of this post-traumatic stress thing that she's in. She's going to go crazy, and she's like she did in the comics, and that's how she's going to all of a sudden spark the mutant changes, and that's how the X-Men are going to come to be, or they're going to cross over the parallel worlds, or whatever the case may be. She's going to do something that brings the X-Men in, because she was one of the main instigators of the issue of different things with the X-Men and their powers going away or the powers coming back in the comics, and that's why I'm figuring that for what it is.
Yeah, well, see that at this point that is exactly where my mind was at. But But
I swear to
you
God, if
have
you
just
spoil it for me
reached.
right now,
You
if
have
you
just
spoil it for
reached
me right
episode.
now,
You just reached episode 4. So those a lot of content to come. And it
if you,
just. I'm not going to spoil it. Well, I tell you that everybody dies because everyone already knows that. Everybody
well,
always dies.
yeah,
Always.
everybody dies. It's the nature of the beast. I mean, except for Tom Brady, apparently his hatred for us will never die.
Yeah, no. Tom Brady, I don't know why he doesn't like me. I have had nothing but nice things to say about that asshat. Nothing but nice things.
It's no, it's not like you've had a brilliant simmering hatred for him for quite some time now. No, no, never.
No, I have nothing, nothing, nothing but respect. Okay, okay. Like
Okay.
no, yeah.
Oh man. So speaking of people that I don't have any respect for, sorry, I just saw
What
the name people.
about myself? What?
People that I don't have any respect for. Number one, what's his name? Cuomo. Bruh.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear these allegations.
Oh man, see, that's the thing. I'm not surprised anymore at all. I like honestly, I'm waiting for the time where somebody brings allegations against me or you just out of the blue, even though we get like what 10 viewers and somebody's going to say something because it happens.
Yeah.
Like everybody is having it, and like I said, I don't mean to downplay it because the allegations are absolutely ridiculous. I mean, dear God. Like the kind of stuff that this woman is alleging and the other woman is alleging, like that he would like basically force them to make out with him and like would naked around them. Like, nah, fuck that guy.
Well, all these saying, why don't we play strip vocal? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this really comes down to this auto generation. Like they have a tendency to to just be more sexist and more racist because 20 years ago everything that he's getting accused of everyone would have been like that's just what happens. That is
Yeah.
just a man being a man.
Yep. If you don't like it, don't work in the public sector.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, once again, fuck that guy entirely. He just, I'm not a big fan of his just from that, and then the way that he talks and everything. Like just the stuff that like, I don't really know a good way that you could ever even defend yourself from allegations like that. But like when they are that exacting, and there's multiple people coming out, you basically, it's time to sit down, shut up, and go and say, "Ha, there's the door."
Yeah, and man, he had such potential because with him running New York City, and all of the shit that they have went through, and his career is over with.
Oh yeah, I mean to be fair, I think honestly New York City just goes ahead and kills people anyways. Because I mean, you look at Rudy Giuliani, and boy howdy,
don't bring up him, man. He's the absolute worst, dude. Rudy freaking Giuliani. Oh, gross.
Oh man. Yeah. But no, 100%. Like he's, yeah, absolutely. To heck with, like I said, I think New York just kills people's souls. I think that's genuinely what it does. And then other people that need to just get the fuck out. Do you know who James Charles is?
No, I do not.
So James Charles is an absolute he's one of those people on YouTube that he's an influencer, and he sits there and goes and he's made a career off YouTube. He's made a career off of kind of being in the center of controversy and all that sort of thing, and it's very much he's gotten a couple times now where the allegations have been thrown and then people have kind of retracted it, or people haven't, or nothing's really come of it because he just kind of shrugged it off and went, oh, here's my new makeup palette. And they looked at it and they said, like this 16-year-old kid just came out and said, oh yeah, James Charles was grooming me.
Yeah, okay. I know who you're talking about now. Like,
Yep, precisely. He is to quote a comment that I just saw roll across, an absolute trash bag. He very much, he's, like I said, he's had about 4 or 5 different pretty crazy allegations that have rolled through on him that are just, yeah, not good. And so, and all of them have to do with either people who are underage or who are very close to underage and all that sort of thing, or they are people who, like it had to do with like people not wanting him to talk to them that way, and then he still does it anyways. That's the kind of stuff that he has been accused of, and the allegations have been through.
Well, and what is so sad about that is he's not the first one. Well, like there's been so many of these internet celebrities that have been accused of doing the exact same thing. Just like the Ryan Hayward from Rooster Teeth. He was one of the most popular personalities in Achievement Hunter, and he used that to groom and cheat on his wife and kids. So, like, this unfortunately continues to be an issue because all these people are getting famous that don't really deserve to get famous. Like, also, these Super Smash Bros. They are dealing with a lot of grooming issues right now too, amongst many of the top players in that realm. Like,
oh yeah, and it just makes you go, what on earth even is going on right now? Like, where do people get off?
That's the wrong
word,
but
yeah. Apparently it's on the internet, and apparently it's in like Discords. Yeah, you're right. That was bad. That was a bad inadvertent pun on my part, and I apologize for that. Man, yeah, things that I'm not apologizing for though, bro. Have you seen the new Mars pictures, like the ones that got released this week?
I was bringing up the video right now. That's kind of funny that you mentioned it. Because yes.
Oh, they are gorgeous. Let me just say that planet is beautiful, and I would love to stand on it. It really is.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things about that planet. Like the fact that there is
no Tom Brady.
Yeah, see, everything keeps looking up. I'm trying to find a good source of the photos because I kind of wasn't exactly on time, so I'm just a little bit behind.
You're good, man. You're good. I feel you. It's a crazy day. But yeah, no, I'm a big fan. It's absolutely beautiful. I definitely want to. I'd love to live there personally. Like you could, I know they had that weird competition like a couple years ago where they're like, yeah, sign up to do this competition and we'll pick like the top 5 and you can go live on Mars and you're not going to come home and that's it. And I'm like, yep, would do. 10 of 10.
Yep, would do. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. Yes, 100%. Don't want to get copyright struck by the next Sony music for singing something more than 3 seconds. Yeah.
God, no. I'm sorry, Sony overlords. Don't take us out. Oh, that was one of the things I wanted to bring up. I thought I had it in this list. Let me see if I can track it down. Was it the lead lady? Mars rover. See if that gets it.
God, that's beautiful. I want to live there. Oh, are you talking about that lady who moved here as a first generation American from India? Yeah.
Started it out with absolutely nothing, and walked her way up to be the lead of the Mars rover. Like that is the true American dream, right there.
Well, her dream. I'm not exactly. I don't want to run the rover. Let's face it. I could crash something very easily here on Earth. No, I want to be there on Mars.
Well,
just let me live.
Well, by the true American dream, I mean the coming up from nothing and working your ass off to make something of yourself. That's what I'm talking about.
On that point, I got something on there that I know it's not on our points. I know it's not, but I just read about it today. I'm absolutely ecstatic and excited about it. Did you see that Google is going to start accepting the 6-month certification courses from their little Google certifications in lieu of 4-year degrees? That they will basically tell you, take this course and this course, and you'll be able to get this job at Google. Yes. Here's the kicker. Their current courses, the most expensive one is $300. $300, and you could be sitting there with and like I said, most of these only take 6 months. And the fact that you could be sitting there within 6 months with a certification that Google would say, yeah, you're good, come work for us. To me, absolutely incredible. And I think that's a wave of what it's going to become, because the industry is not going to survive this whole idea of like, everybody has to have a massive 4-year degree. Everyone has to have all this money. It's not sustainable. right?
Oh no! Oh no!
I mean, I'm sorry, but like, I know that you and I, when we worked together in our past lives, we had people that had creative writing degrees that were getting placed in
Oh
management
god!
roles,
Oh god!
and and it's like, what does no offense to creative writing degrees,
No.
but how does that prepare you for a job as a leader in e-commerce?
Yeah, I think it would propel you to be on a super popular podcast, like
Right.
the rumor it happens. I'm just saying.
I mean, but we don't have a creative writing degree, so I mean, what are we doing here,
True,
man?
true. I
Don't.
have a computer technology and web design from
Oh, yeah.
2004, so I am sure that is really helping me out in 2021, right?
Oh God, no, not at all. I mean, then you look at these current programs that are available are the tip of the iceberg. Like they're about to launch. I think they said in the next fiscal quarter, they're going to launch a whole bunch of these different programs. All of them taught by current people who are in role at Google for these jobs. So you're going to have someone who's doing the job teaching you how to do the job and what they expect from you and how to get those things. So the fact that you can just go ahead nights and weekends, pick that thing up, and boom, you're on your way. Amazing. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and I think I will definitely do this because what else am I doing with my life, right?
Hashtag not sponsored by Google, but if you want to sponsor us, please do.
Give me the money, googs.
Yeah,
Other
please.
search engines, all kind of.
I mean,
Guess you could Bing something or Duck Go.
We've all seen the memes about Bing versus Google, and they're fun.
Is Yahoo? Oh, they still a thing? They might be. Yahoo search.
Man,
Maybe.
I remember the commercials for that search engine way back in the day. Kind of glad they died or are died.
The Yahoo. Yeah.
Nope, not a fan. But things that I'm glad are coming back from the dead, though. And I know I'm probably alone here. I'm really excited about the World of Warcraft classic Burning Crusade. They're getting ready to launch that expansion, which I'm a big fan of because a lot of the stuff that I really miss was Burning Crusade and like that era of World of Warcraft. God, I put so many hours into it.
But I don't know what I think about them releasing an expansion for a classic version where they just basically released a stripped down version of the game and charged money for it. Now they're going to charge money for a stripped down version of the expansion. They're basically just making everybody pay for it again instead of fixing the shit.
See, that's the thing. They're not going to fix it because they're trying to make the barrier for entry so super low. Like they're trying to make it to where anybody can join in and anybody can be a part of it and yada yada. Which, hey, all right, I get it, whatever. But I'm not a big fan because they just made it way too easy. I'm not going to get into the big grimy details of it because that would be
nerd.
Yeah, nerd. But needless to say, they wrecked the playability of it. And it very quickly became a matter of, hey, just come here, do this, do that, do this. And you're going to level up and have a great time. And so I'm not a fan of that. I at least liked it when it was, you had some agency in how you built your character.
See, I want them to actually release a brand new version, like a World of Warcraft 2 or something. I want a new grand scale, massively online role playing game. There was a time that there was a new one coming out almost every other month, and now we don't get shit.
It's true. They decided that we're not worth it anymore. And all of our and I'm going to sound like the old man shouting from the trees. It's because of these damn cell phone games that everyone sits here and they have a short attention span. And damn it, Flappy Bird.
Yeah, like it's almost like we have moved on to massively online shooters, and that's the only thing. We are only gonna have our battle royale. That's the only thing that we're going to have now.
I know, and I'm a sweaty thing. Apologies to anybody.
Which it was season 2 of
That's
Modern
true.
Warfare. What are your thoughts?
I have not played nearly enough of it to give you a good in-depth thought process of it. Yeah, I will get back to you with my review next week because I don't have enough time in game to be able to actually tell you much about it.
Okay. Yep, I will agree. I can agree with that because I wanted to play as a zombie, but I did too good, so I never got a chance to. So I just want to do bad when I can't do bad. I just don't get it, man.
Play with me, Kenny. Play with me. We'll be bad together. We'll make that happen.
Good, but we all starting to get there towards the end of this. But I do got to bring up. Did you see that they're coming out with a new PlayStation VR?
See, as someone who owns the previous iteration of the PSVR, which is currently sitting in a suitcase, not really. Yeah. I'm not really. I really don't care. I at this point, my next big, huge investment into gaming or VR technology is going to be something like a walk system where I can actually walk around in game.
Yeah. Well, see, if they can make it truly wireless, I think that could be a game changer. Me, I really want to get the Oculus Quest because that can give you that truly wireless experience and you can just go out in a middle of a field and just fuck about. But
you guys ever try frolicking? We could frolic.
We can frolic. Yeah, but I just found that interesting that they're coming out with a new VR headset because the VR hasn't really taken off very much lately. I was just say it is still pretty popular, but it's not like the end all be all.
Yeah, it's definitely something where it's it could be great, but the barrier to entry is still high enough to where it's hard to get your normal person to buy into it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. That is where something like the PlayStation one actually makes sense. Well, because it is a gaming ecosystem, and you don't need some fancy computer. So, which also speaking of those, I think we are finally getting to a point that we can start getting PS5s because on the Facebook Marketplace, there was like 20 different 20 different 20 different scalpels in just my like 50-mile region, and they are selling it as low as 600.
Okay, so she's getting close.
Yeah, so I think we are finally getting to the point that people have stopped buying from these scalpers, so everyone should start having a chance. And even if you don't have a PS5, you should jump on to your PlayStation 4 and claim your free Final Fantasy VII remake, because it is gonna be free on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
So
That's true. I need to do that. Even though I'm not a big, I've never really played the Final Fantasy games. I just never. There was one of those games that I never got into.
oh, dude, it is so good. Like, it is one of the greatest RPGs, and it is so beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful looking game. I would show you. I would show you more, but this is a Sony game, and I'm not taking that fucking chance.
Right.
Because fuck Sony,
Sony Music.
dude. I know you're gonna say, but I'm not a fan. But they also coming out with a version of they are essentially coming out with a Pixelmon version for the Switch. Have you ever played? Have you ever played? Have you ever played Pixelmon?
No.
It is essentially it is a mod for Minecraft, and it creates an open world version of Pokemon, where the Pokemon are just walking around everywhere, and you can throw and catch them. But this time, it is an open world version of Pokemon, which looks pretty freaking awesome.
Yep. Well, Kenny, I actually hate to break it up a little early, but I have to run. I have some urgent business to attend to, so I have to jump off here real quick.
Okay. Well, I will wrap this up then. Well, guys, we definitely appreciate you. We definitely appreciate you watching. Don't forget that we typically respond to all comments at the end of the show. He does probably have to poop. So, and let's see, in an absolute trash bag, as long as you can bring your fleshlight to Mars, yeah, I would want to bring my wife with it. The cost of bachelor is very quickly not becoming worth it. Yes, and the amount of freaking time, that's what is really not worth it. But anyway, my dudes, we will catch you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, use your Twitch Prime, and don't forget to hit us up on Crosstalk Network on the YouTube, and the Room Where It Happens podcast. Most of the content was good, but you guys have the faces for radio. Yes, I know, and I have a voice for radio too, right? Yes, so nice and soft and soothing and sexy, So catch you all later. Bye bye, babies. Yeah. I could read children's books all day. Orange fish, blue fish, green fish, yeah, yellow fish.